Welcome back to Wired-Tec, everyone, and thanks for joining me for the final part of our deep dive into NVIDIA's Nemotron 3. Now, if you've been enjoying this series, do me a quick favor and smash that like and subscribe button. It really does help the channel out. Okay, so in the last two parts, we've covered the launch and that super clever hybrid architecture that makes this model tick. But all that amazing tech is one thing. What does it actually mean for us?
Right. We've gone through the what and the how, but the big question that every developer, every business owner, and every enthusiast is asking is this. Does this actually help your wallet? At the end of the day, it's all about the bottom line, isn't it? So let's get right into the economics of Nemotron 3, because the answer here is, well, it's pretty surprising. Okay, let's talk about the money, the economics. The first huge win with Nemotron 3 is its potential to make really powerful AI way cheaper and more efficient. And I'm not just talking about a small discount here. For any business that's running AI at a large scale, this is a genuine game changer. Check out this number, up to 60%. Nemotron 3 Nano can reduce what are called reasoning tokens, you can just think of these as the AI's individual steps of thought, by up to 60%. So, less thinking to get to the same answer means lower costs for every single time you ask it a question. And when you're running thousands or even millions of queries a day, that saving adds up incredibly fast. You see, there are two main ways to run an AI model. You can pay a company a recurring fee to use their cloud API, or you can run the model yourself on your own hardware. The big problem with cloud APIs is that the cost can just spiral out of control. But by running an open model like Nemotron 3 locally, you completely eliminate those per-use fees. For companies doing high-volume work, the sources say this could slash costs by as much as 97%. And bonus, you get to keep full control over your own data. And here's the real kicker. It's not just about avoiding those API fees. Because Nemotron 3 is so incredibly efficient, you don't need to go out and buy the most expensive supercomputer on the planet to run it. It's actually designed to work on a whole range of hardware, from those high-end data center GPUs right down to a powerful PC with an RTX card inside. So you get cheaper hardware and no API fees. The savings just start to compound. Okay, so it's cheaper to run. That's a massive win. But how do you actually build a smart, capable AI with it? Well, this is where NVIDIA's whole ecosystem strategy really comes into play, starting with a powerful tool called Nemotron. Now, before we get into what Nemotron is, we need a quick primer on reinforcement learning, or RL. Don't worry, this sounds way more complicated than it is. Just imagine teaching a dog a new trick. When it does it right, you give it a treat. That's it. That's reinforcement learning. The AI tries a bunch of stuff, and when it succeeds at a task, it gets a digital reward. Through all that trial and error, it learns how to do really complex, multi-step things. And this analogy is just perfect. An AI can learn facts by reading trillions of words online. That's basically its textbook knowledge. But to get really good at doing things, like using a piece of software or planning a project, it needs a place to practice. It needs a gym. And that is exactly what Nemotron provides. It's a safe, simulated space for the AI to train, to fail, and to ultimately master brand new skills. So what can a developer actually do with this? Well, Nemotron is an open source library, which is awesome. It lets you use NVIDIA's pre-built training environments for common tasks like coding or math. But the really cool part is you can build your own custom gym to train an AI for a very specific job, like maybe managing a warehouse inventory or scheduling appointments. It's all about creating these highly specialized AIs that are truly useful. Of course, new technology is only as good as the people who are actually using it. So, who's already betting on Nemotron 3? As it turns out, some pretty big players are already on board. This quote here from NVIDIA VP Kari Brisky really sums up why this new architecture is so important. Because it's so efficient and uses less memory, the model can have more internal experts. You can think of these as specialized parts of the AI that are really good at specific things. This makes the whole model smarter without slowing it down. You're basically getting more intelligence for the same amount of computing power.
And this efficiency, it's attracting a lot of attention. We're already seeing companies like ServiceNow using it for enterprise automation, Perplexity is using it for its AI-powered search engine, and even industrial giants like Siemens and Cadence are using it for complex design work. I mean, these are not small startups. When the big industry leaders jump on board this early, you know something significant is happening.
And now for the really exciting part. You know the Nemotron 3 Nano model that's available today? The one we've been talking about? Well, turns out it's just the beginning. It's the baby of the family. NVIDIA has much, much bigger plans.
So here's the roadmap. We have Nano releasing later in 2025, but just look ahead to the first half of 2026. That's when NVIDIA plans to release the next two members of the family, Nemotron 3 Super and Nemotron 3 Ultra.
And the jump in scale here is just staggering. Nano is already powerful with 30 billion total parameters. Super is going to leap to around 100 billion. And then Ultra will be a massive, mind-boggling 500 billion parameter model. These larger versions are obviously designed for the most complex AI applications you can even imagine, from deep scientific research to high-level strategic planning.
This brings us to the most crucial point of all. NVIDIA isn't just releasing a model, they're building the entire platform. They make the chips, they build the software layer on top, like Nemo, and now they're providing the open models to run on top of it all. It's a complete end-to-end ecosystem for anyone who's serious about building with AI. Which brings me to our final question for you. Knowing that this Nano model is efficient enough to actually run on consumer hardware, like a good RTX-powered PC, what do you think? Is this something you would try to get running on your own machine at home? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. And hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow for more AI updates. Thanks for joining me for this deep dive. I'll catch you in the next one.